I have an interview for you today all about author marketing. I'm interviewing Dana Clare, the COO of BookBrush, which is a software that is designed for authors to create their own marketing images and graphics. BookBrush has just recently started offering services to design these images and graphics for authors. They will design covers for you, Amazon A+ content, marketing images, movie posters, and pretty much anything that you can think of. And Dana has come on the channel to share a little bit more about this new design service, as well as an upcoming marketing conference that BookBrush is offering. This video also includes a giveaway. One of you watching this video is going to be able to win one free ticket to the book marketing conference. It's all virtual and hosts a bunch of different industry professionals who are going to come in and share a little bit more about book marketing. You are going to be able to meet with these people. Whether you are traditionally published or self-published, there are going to be people there that will be able to help teach you how to market your books. Dana is a hybrid author herself and has both self-published her books and traditionally published her books, and so she designed this conference to cater to both types of authors who come from both different types of publishing backgrounds. This video is sponsored by BookBrush, so thank you so much to BookBrush for sponsoring this video, and without further ado, let's get into the interview. Well, Dana, thank you so much for joining me on the channel today. I'm so thrilled to have you on. Could you start by introducing yourself and tell us a little bit more
Sure.
about BookBrush?
I would love to. Thanks for having me. I love stuff like this. It's so much fun. And we got to talk before this anyway, so I got to hear a little bit about you. But my name is Dana Clare. I am the COO of BookBrush, and I am also an author. So I hope that I can tell you a little bit about our company, and you'll feel even more supported because you know that I feel all the pain points you guys feel.
Well, BookBrush is such a fantastic platform for authors. They offer so many amazing services. Everyone who's watching this video, if you have watched all other videos on my channel, you know how much I love BookBrush and how much I use BookBrush to design so many different parts of my marketing and author business. Can you talk a little bit about what BookBrush does and what services it offers for authors and what they can get out of it?
Yeah. So I always tell this to friends, peers, coworkers. If you thought writing the book was the hardest part, you are wrong. It's marketing.
Oh,
right?
yeah, absolutely.
Like I wrote this book and I was like, I am so excited, but I never realized that that is just a little itsy piece of the puzzle. And BookBrush is a software company that helps authors make marketing easier by providing templates where you can put in your flat cover design and it makes it a 3D image. And that's where we started, and what we're most known for was giving authors the ability to not hire somebody to have to make the book look like it's, 3D,
Yeah.
but put your flat cover in one of our templates and then use a pretty background of flowers or trees or coffee. And you look like your book is, on the road, it's on tour.
Yeah. No, that's what initially drew me to BookBrush. I was so in love with that feature. I used it for everything.
Yeah. Oh God, me too. Me too. Although I was like really playing with all the different backgrounds and like the animation of the
Oh,
text
yeah.
and things like that. Until I started at BookBrush and I realized that like I'm not as good of a designer as I thought I was. So I'm so glad we have our platform.
Mhm.
It's been a lifesaver.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've made videos on the channel before talking about the cover creator and everything that you have on BookBrush and how you can make your own covers. And all of those videos are a real great highlight of what a terrible designer I am. Like I have absolutely no ability to create a cover, even though all the tools are there. It's very difficult for me to create something that looks good.
But that's what's so nice about BookBrush is, and when I came to the company, one of the things that I spearheaded was not only do they have the software to be able to support authors, and let me tell you, there are a ton of authors out there that, I don't know, guys, you should be a designer because I've seen some gorgeous things made. But we've now added Hourly Concepts, which is our service side, and we have about 15 designers, and they will help you make these gorgeous ads, such as I think we made your Amazon A+ content, didn't we?
Did. Yes, you did. I can share my screen and show that because I'm
Yes.
over the moon about how this A+ content came out. I'm going to zoom in. I don't know if I can.
Yeah.
Created that
Oh,
for They Stay, and I'm so obsessed with it. They were able to take like parts of the book 3 covers, like these hands reaching in and like overlaying that with the original cover. And so
Yeah.
can you tell us a little bit more about like what Hourly Concepts is and how it's structured and how it works and how it fits into BookBrush and how authors can use it?
Yeah. So it's really a support system because, as I mentioned, writing the book is like 10%. And
Yeah.
there's so much that you can do. So you've got your social engagement, you've got your book trailer, you've got cover reveals, you've got book tours that you're on, you've got Amazon A plus content,
Yeah.
digital rewards. I mean, for book tours, one of my things is every time I do a book tour, somebody's like, oh, you should do a gift card. And I was like, a gift card that they could use for somebody else's book? Like, no thanks. Like, but I want to do something digital because, it costs a lot of money to send like
Mhm.
these out all the time. So
Yeah.
I started doing movie posters, and that's been a huge hit for my audience.
Mhm.
And that was something that we do on Hourly Concepts too. So it's called Hourly Concepts because it's designs done by the hour from our designers. And when you go into our platform, and I can share it. Want me to share it?
Yeah, yeah, sure. That would be great.
I'm a visual person, people. I like to see things. So I will share it with you and you guys can see what it looks like. So, well, this is our portfolio, but if you came to the top at BookBrush and under products, you can click right on Hourly Concepts and it will take you to our landing page and it tells you a little bit on how it works, but you got me today, so I'm going to show you. But it's really easy. It's a 3-step process. You submit your request. So we'll just say it's Amazon A plus content. You submit it. It goes into our internal system and it goes to your project manager who works with your designer. And then in 72 hours, you get it back, a design, it's yours, you own it. Yeah, it's really easy process. And of course, the revisions, if you had a revision, it's still in our system. You can click on it and say like, hey, I thought about it. That blue background, I now want red, or
Yeah.
whatever you want to change. We're pretty easy to work with. And then there's different ways that you can do this. So you've got a 5-hour plan, a 10-hour plan, a 20-hour plan, and a 30-hour plan. So I like to break it down like this. The
Mhm.
5-hour plan, maintenance. You need some social images, you need some vertical videos. I could talk about vertical videos for like 18 hours, but just real short. They push vertical videos out. They'll get you new followers, new readership. So I always say like, get a vertical video done. You could do a movie poster, you could do a bookmark, things of that nature. That's maintenance. The 10-hour plan is for something a little bit more. So maybe you have an upcoming launch or you're doing some book tours and you need a bunch of things at one time. That's where a 10-hour plan. A 20-hour plan, this is like you've got a release and you got a lot on your plate. Maybe you actually need help with the cover because we do book covers. Maybe you're looking to get I don't know, a whole month of promos out there because you've got 30 days until the book goes live online. So that's your 20-hour plan. But your 30-hour plan, and this is brand new, 30-hour plans were created for any type of crowdfunding, like a Kickstarter campaign. We will help you with all your design needs on that. If
Yeah.
you've got a fantasy map or some kind of world building map, a 30-hour plan. So those are for like really bigger things that you're looking to do for one-offs.
Yeah.
And then you can just up your plan just for that month. So
Yeah.
that's kind of how I like to break it down, is like what you get in each one. But if
Mhm.
you're like, Dana, that sounds great, but I have absolutely no idea what you said. I can't remember. If you come down here, we will actually show it to you in a menu. So all you have to do is click on it and then we tell you everything, what hours it is. So it's all there for you guys to see what hours everything is.
And so that's the big list of all the different things that you can get designed on Hourly Concepts.
So great question, Claire, because that's a list, but we do way more than this. So like if you've got something outside the box and you're like, I would really love to see a pair of socks made. Okay, well, we could do that. We could help you with the design. And I
Mhm.
bring up a pair of socks because I actually had them help me with the sock design. So that's a real thing. So we could do that, but we don't have every little thing that we do on here. You would just send us an email and say, here's my concept and idea. We
Mhm.
talk to the designers and they're like, okay, that's 2 hours. And then we say it's 2 hours and that's it. And then
Yeah.
we can book it manually.
Oh,
So these are
perfect.
just the things that we get the most.
Right. I mean, it's great because a lot of times, like, I am personally an indie author and I have to figure out like and find designers to work with. Like I have to go find freelance cover designers and find people who will design my audiobook covers and people who will write taglines, and I have to find all them individually. So this is
Yeah.
because it's now a one-stop shop for designers, and you can just have everything and everyone you need like right there who's able to help design everything that you would need. Yeah, well, this Hourly Concepts is not the only very exciting, innovative thing that you have been working on and are launching. Do you want to tell us a little bit about BookMARCon?
Okay. So I am an author. I'm the COO of BookBrush, but prior to my life in the publishing world, I've been in marketing and sales for about 20 years. And most of it is in brand engagement, from anything from Nike, Victoria's Secret. I worked on the MLB. And it's interesting because I learned a lot of things that have been significant to my growth here in our own industry. And one of them is that there's no conference that just focuses on marketing. And marketing is what increases the sales of books.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was meeting with BookBrush to come over and to lead operations, we talked about pushing education a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So have you attended any of our webinars? But you can say no or yes.
No.
Okay, great. So fresh blood. No, I'm just kidding. No, but we've had a lot. We've had half-day webinars. We've had just like ones here and there. Michael Laron spoke last week.
Okay.
So we do have people that come in and talk about what they know really well.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought there's just so many authors. We have about 600 authors that sign up to listen to this.
Yeah.
So that's a good amount of people that are interested. So we decided to put all of our efforts together and create a 3-day event, virtual. So if you can't attend, you can watch at any time, based on marketing your book and focusing really in on the marketing and sales aspect of, the book world, to help you guys, because it is really difficult to be the best writer in the world and at the same time also the CMO of your company.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So BookMARCon, and it's running August 11th through 13th, and there'll be one every year, 25 speakers for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But we're also having agents there.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the ability to pitch to an agent, whether it's a live one-on-one pitch like this, or if you want to write a query letter and have your query letter critiqued, or your first 10 pages of any manual critiqued. Mm-hmm. You can do anything. So it's just really nice to have. I think there's 14 agents that'll be there. So you have the ability to look at the agent list and see who's who and who might fit the genre that you're looking to sell to.
Yeah, well, that you've had some success doing that in the past too.
Yeah. Okay, I failed first, people. I failed first. So it's really important to know. I first published a book and I thought Amazon was going to sell it. I posted, with a click, I always call it the one click, not one click wonder, unfortunately, but one click. And I uploaded a book, and then, friends and family bought it because they're nice people. Yep. And then that was it. And so I started going to conferences, and that was when I really wanted to know more and become more educated. Mm-hmm. And that was when I also got first introduced to pitch sessions.
Yeah.
And I went to a conference and I pitched, and this is not a lie, I pitched 14 agents, all in my genre. And I was like, hey, I always tell this story because it's true. So you're younger than me. I don't know, I don't know if you did this or this was an old method, but when I was not little, but going to college, my parents took me to 32 schools. Mm-hmm. Because they didn't want me to love one school and have all my hopes and dreams on that one school. Yeah. So we went to 32 schools. Out of the 32 schools, I sent, I think, maybe 8 admissions or 10 admissions, filled out those applications. Yeah. And then I got into over 50% of them. But I tell this story because it's like pitching an agent. Yeah. You could fall in love with an agent online and be like, that's the agent for me. Yeah. But you might not be the writer for them. And that's okay. Yeah. There is an agent out there for you. Mm-hmm. But if you go and talk to, not 32, because that was for college guys, but if you go and talk to multiple agents, whether that's 5 or 8 or whatever it is, and over 50% are like, hey, I want to see that manuscript, all of it or a portion of it at least. Yeah. Then you have more options. And then here's the best part. Let's say you meet with 8 people and 4 of them are like, I want to see more. And out of that 4, 2 are like, here's my offer. Now you have an option for offer and you have leverage. So, or it doesn't even mean leverage. You have the ability to choose who fits better for you because it is a partnership.
Yeah.
So that's why I encourage you to do multiple agent pitches because that's what I did. And out of those 14, I actually think I had 4 people. Well, no, everybody asked for my manuscript of Hunterland. And 4 people out of everyone that asked for it said that they would move forward with me. And then that's how I ended up getting with CamCat Books. So I was really excited. Like that was a big deal to me. I cried a lot. And then I got picked up. And then the nice thing about this book is now optioned for TV.
That's very exciting.
So it's quite the story. And then for you self-published authors out there, because of that, the same company that wrote us into contract went and read all my books. I guess they were like, well, let's see what else she wrote. And then they ended up picking my self-published book up, Sideliners. So now I have 2 options for TV books.
That's very, very cool. That's amazing that came from pitching, because you said that you sent out queries, but the queries were not as successful as the face-to-face pitches.
Blair, my darling, nobody wrote me back. 0, a big fat 0. You can't go anywhere with 0. I was like, I don't understand. Like that slush pile life is real, you know? I mean, I didn't get 1 response, but when I got to talk it out and really honed in on my pitch, people were like, oh, that sounds great. You know, or I'm at least interested in learning more. Let's see if you're a good writer. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a really very exciting opportunity. And I know that you mentioned that you have put together a little bit of a giveaway for the people who are watching this video.
I love gifting. I'm a big gifter. Love Christmas, right? All the presents under the tree. So I couldn't meet Claire, who is just the best ever, and not give her audience a gift.
So there's a very exciting opportunity for those of you who are interested in BookMARCon, because we are doing a giveaway partnered with BookBrush for every single one of you who comments down below and subscribes to this channel. You will be eligible to win 1 free ticket to BookMARCon, which is happening August, 10th through 12th?
11th through 13th, but you were so close, so you get a gold star for effort.
A for effort. But yeah, if any of that sounds interesting, if you are a self-published author who's interested in becoming a hybrid author and pursuing traditional publishing, if you are completely happy with what you're doing in self-publishing or traditional publishing and just want to learn more about marketing, if you want to meet other authors, if you want to learn from all the industry professionals that are going to be there, this is a really, really cool opportunity. So make sure that you comment below and subscribe, and comment that you have subscribed so we know. I will be announcing the winner in a short video on July 31st. So if you are interested in getting this free ticket, make sure that you comment as soon as possible. And then in that video, I will announce the winner, and then you will email me to claim your prize. So make sure that you do that if you're interested in attending BookMARCon. Thank you so much to BookBrush for sponsoring this giveaway. This is very, very, very exciting. And thank you so much, Dana. Is there anything else that you want to share before we wrap up?
No, just good luck, everybody, in your author careers, and you have my full support. If you need anything, contact Dana at bookbrush.com.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on the channel. It was so nice to chat with you. And yeah, this was really fun.
Yay. Bye, guys.